Hello. How are you this fine? Not really sure what time it is for you right now, but I know that it's about 12:30 right now for me. So we are now officially starting. Howdy ho, neighborino. Yeah, those are the words I'm looking for. Anyways, I caved. I bought the DLC. Howdy ho, neighborino. Oh crap! I just realized I forgot my drink in the fridge. I'll be right back, and when I'm back, I will start right away. I shouldn't be too long. Plus, apparently, an ad's running anyways, so people would miss out if they didn't already have. You know, I'm just gonna leave it on this screen. I'm not even gonna bother hitting be right back. Because I'm not even gonna be that long. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother muting my mic. That's how quick I'm gonna be. Okay, there we go. Okay. I drink the G Fuel right now, actually, because it's nice and cold. Ah! 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 It's cold. It went down my chest. Went down my shirt. Napkin, 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 napkin. There is napkin. Just awkwardly stick my hand up my shirt where it is not being tracked. Also, okay. Oh, it did make my tracking spaz out a little bit there, though. That's interesting. Anywho. Wait, why am I grabbing the Switch controller? That is a completely different console. Uh, I'm trying to grab the PS5 controller. Okay, looks like to access the DLC area, I need to have access to the Origin mission. Already done that. Complete the side quest Where There's a Will. Most likely done that. And the side quest Priceless. I'm pretty confident I've already done all of that. So we'll just continue. Oh, okay, so I just gotta go talk to Karen at the thing. Oh yeah, I think it was coming out in March or something. I think I was supposed to also have some extra stuff in system now. What the hell? All right, here. The Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII, and some additional music. It would seem to be the case, yeah. Like, I don't think I'm gonna buy it, to be honest with you, because I already own the original release on PS4. But I'm excited for it all the same, because I'm curious to see what changes they've made. Okay, let's see what the Buster Sword looks like. Oh, I'm equipping the Buster Sword skin. Did I get any new skins for the characters, or...? Nope. Okay. Oh, that actually looks so dope! Oh, I love how the Buster Sword looks. Maybe I'll get more fashion when I complete the DLC. Oh my god, it's an 8-bit version of the Away song! Oh, that is... Ah, I love this. Oh shit. Okay, I accidentally captured.
Clive.
Let's activate the
Is
quest.
something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Don't know. How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Okay, what's with the
Some
blackened
sort of
crystal?
Though, I don't remember seeing one that colour before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they can be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins.
Okay, what makes them different?
They don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
Ugh, what the hell's going on here? Oh, it's shaking violently.
I hope. Do you feel
What's
that,
going on?
Clive?
What's going on here?
Yes.
Oh god, I feel like I got a burp coming on, but it doesn't want to come out. Ugh, feel gassy. Torgal's got gas. God damn it. I explicitly told people not to give Torgal Chipotle. And beans. Oh, there we go.
All right, lads, that'll do for today.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Said
Gas
that'll
out.
do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses, and then our bellies.
Okay, I wonder what's going on with these dark crystals. Does it have something to do with all the crystals I've smashed previously?
You do now.
I'm curious about what's going on with these.
Please tell us you bought another London.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
Huh. I mean that. Oh god, is this gonna be like some kind of Dragon's Keep sort of situation?
Close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I like that. I don't like that thing. Kind of looks a little bit like a spider. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, here we go. Why am I burping so much? To be fair though, I think it's because the G Fuel is just really carbonated.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Well, I will say the flavor's got a weird name to it. It's called
But then,
clickbait.
I've never seen skies like these till a few moons
Sure
ago.
what I'd define it
and
as. It's just
been
very
all strange
fruity.
ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers.
I have no
And
idea
with
what you're
the
talking
price
about.
of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to
I have no idea what you're talking
stuff
about.
they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
this color.
Nothing to do with it.
They couldn't be from Origin, could they?
It's a strong
No,
possibility.
that makes sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... Does that mean...
That you missed one. Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're
Wait a
right
minute.
about this,
I
we need
wonder
to
if this
find
is
it.
going to cause an alternate ending.
Quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Ah, the quest DLC quest icons are purple. Really? Okay. Wonder.
So, would it be?
Okay, so it's not much I can really do. She's selling you stuff?
What are you still doing here? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Yeah, might as well.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay,
Better
let's
I'll
just
be here.
buy all
You'll
the
not
things,
find
I
a better
guess.
price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Huh? Let's see. Okay, gill
got out
bugs, black
Be
blood,
thankful you got that much.
goblin coin,
I reckon I can find a buyer.
empty
Be thankful you got
shards,
that much.
amber,
You got out else?
and a fallen enigma.
And be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Wait, do I need to do anything else for the quest? Wait, I wonder. Because I know I finished the game, and this is my game complete save. Yeah, of course, the Ultima fights are here too. I was just curious. I wonder what the hell that question mark thing is. Is that related to the DLC?
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Aye, that is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Harpocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Is it weird that I kind of want them to add, like, Cloud's outfit to Clive? I feel like he would rock Cloud's outfit. I'm just saying, like, Cloud's outfit would look good on Clive.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything
Actually,
I told
give
you.
all the main cast Final Fantasy VII outfits.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal?
Oh, Gladio's outfit too
One we
would
know
probably
in
work as well, yeah.
Every other shot
Hell,
the twins did.
give us a bunch of Final
Why
Fantasy
should these
outfits.
dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first
What
appeared
the-
on the black market shortly after Ultima Cast Primogenesis.
Why the hell did that
In the
sound like
skies.
someone just shit
Might they be
themselves?
connected? Could the spell have created
That
a
fart
new
sounded like
crystal
wet.
types? A replacement
The
for
hell?
ones we destroyed.
What do you think, Harpocrates?
I think there may well
Yeah, fashion show indeed.
If we
I'm
are to
trying to...
believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not.
Oh
Ultima
yeah,
who
makes
created
sense.
these
It's all
crystals,
adding up.
But humanity. More specifically, our fallen
He's a magic dog after all.
whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win
Ow.
their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn
Plus, I mean, I love the
secrets of
Buster Sword.
crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their
Interesting.
many achievements prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War.
Oh,
A pointless conflict,
Interesting.
which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded Arcade sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand.
okay, I'm
It
gonna
is
drink
my
some water
belief
here real quick.
that these shards are the product of a long slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
Tome,
There's
you
only one way
really
to
like
know
to
for
talk.
sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Still suspicious. I'm wondering if I destroy this mother crystal that's most likely there, I'm wondering, is it going to cause an alternate ending? Wow, that is a lot of quests I've completed. Hey, there's the main story quest, the end quest, which I've already technically completed. Although I'm wondering to complete the game a second time to quote-unquote port this progress over to New Game Plus.
Samuel, slow down! Not bloody likely!
Punch him in the duck!
Me. They're fast on their feet.
Nanda!
What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Sorry, I'm just amusing myself with how Clive wields the Buster Sword with one hand. Sure.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up, exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry, we've been away for a while. What's been going on?
Alright, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favoured shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see.
Oh,
And
makes
you think
sense.
the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why, you're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. There's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Yeah, fair enough.
Understood. We'll be careful.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Really? God damn, what is with that one dude? There we go! Oh, okay, looks like I need to go up and over that hill. But yeah. Wonder if I am gonna get more costumes, because I feel like there's gotta be.
Have care.
Oh, zombie chocobos. Surprisingly easier than I thought. Alright.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Ah, that worked. Clear the room out. Oh, that must be them right there, next to the pillar here. Right. Torgal?
There's another
No,
one.
it's not Torgal this time.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
Sure that's not them? To the right?
I just hope we haven't lost them.
They're either hiding out in one of the two trailers there, or they're hiding in that big cabin there.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were, your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Can't fault them. I will say though,
The Old Hill docks.
the dark
If it's held
crystals
safely there,
still
they won't
seem
find any.
useful.
But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do.
Though I sell them for significantly less due to their
And please, take care on the road.
single-use state. Because, like, they're
Come on.
the
They're
light
no
blue
good to us yet.
crystals
Lead the
seem to
way,
be
brother.
reusable almost indefinitely, and even when they're no longer usable, they still have a nice Ooh. This guy's gonna have his stamina meter broken. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Goddamn. Easy. Oh god, I like the combat in this game a fair bit more. Probably should. Oh,
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
So, Lord Rosfield sent you sellswords, did he? You lot took the wrong time. Stay down! You've not come here to deal with brigands, brother.
You're right. Let's focus on finding the traitors.
We got it.
okay.
Just stick 'em! Stick 'em all!
Okay. Where are these guys? Are they maybe over there? Yeah. Yeah. I will say, it's amusing that these guys are like constantly running away. Like, god damn it. This is giving me some like JoJo deja vu.
Chief? They've found us.
No, they haven't.
It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here! I can smell the one who shat himself.
Oh no!
If you've got a plan, Chief.
He's got.
You've got a plan.
We got a professional shat sniffer on their team.
Bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help.
If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Oh, this guy's such a little shithead!
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Oh, you little shithead. He's a little shit stain.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
Oh my fucking lord, little shit stain.
No. But they'll wish they had.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog!
Yeah, let's not say you did that. Well, okay, I fucked those guys up way too quickly. Realistically, any quicker than anyone should have, I think.
Did you see which way they went?
Although Odin's power, really made short work of it. Well, they crossed the bridge, so I should...
After them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail. Ready, go? There was something odd about those three. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
Gonna grab all the shiny. He's gonna kick a bull in his ass. Run away. Oh, game's forcing me off. Oh, they dropped crystals.
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our three charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace. Let's try.
Ooh, perfect. He's airborne, so I can just keep hitting him from his underside. There we go. Ooh, okay, I need healing.
That's better.
They hope to pass unnoticed.
Stick to the swamps.
Okay.
I gathered as much bogmint and feverfew as I could find.
That idiot stable boy had to go and load the carriage with all five.
Wait, NPCs here know anything, I guess? Okay, can't... Guess they would have keep running this way? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, that must be them right there. Gonna go for the shiny off to the side here, and then I'm gonna go.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight to...
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sot!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that if you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What? Oh.
Wow, he really wasn't making... This is actually like the first time that I've actually seen one of these scenarios where guy sounds like he's making crap up off the top of his head, and it's like, it is actually happening. A zomble.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway.
Well, you'll excuse me, I'm going to stab it with my magical Buster Sword.
This shouldn't take too long.
There we go. Let's get some nice quick slashes in. Oh, I did also watch the Has-Been Hotel, I guess you could say, season finale? yesterday. I'm gonna say right now, good way to end it up for now. It was so good, yeah, I know, right? Like, I was not expecting it to be half as good as it was. Okay, this bull's gonna die in a few seconds. Okay, that's actually a really cool animation to, like, go slow-mo on. But yeah, honestly, I feel like they did rush a bit near the end, some of the story stuff.
Well, that was ill-timed.
I mean, yeah, he kind of is, yeah.
That's twice we've saved them now.
I will say, Serpentius? I think that's his name, right? The snake dude, Serpentius. He wound up being like one of my favorite side characters. Him, Angel Dust, and fuck, I'm like drawing a blank on the bartender character's name, the cat dude with the wings. What the hell is his name? Husk. Yeah, thank you. Those guys are all great. I don't know. Vaggie wasn't the most interesting character. I like all the characters. I will say, I think, like, in terms of, like, if there was, like, a tier list, I would put, like, I feel like I'd put Vaggie at the bottom. Like, honestly, I think she was, like, my least favorite character, weirdly enough.
Then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't like Adam either, but it's like, how do I put this? The way he's written like an asshole. It's like where it's like, you hate him so much that you like him as a character. He's a character you love to hate.
Bound for the tower. When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards.
I will say, I love his design especially.
Anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but
I didn't even realize that.
The ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict.
I didn't even notice that.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there. What we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A Mother Crystal.
Good question.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim. To think there could have been a Mother Crystal here in Rosaria all this time. The wars that could have been avoided.
Honestly,
we still don't know.
Alistair was a treat throughout the whole thing. Although I will say, I would have liked it if he had had more, like, solo stuff going on. Like, in terms of, like, his songs. Because every single one of his songs is either a duet or a trio. Well, we'll just call it a duet. Like, we'll just call all of his songs multiple people, basically. Not one of his songs was a solo. Honestly, I have a theory about that, actually. My theory is that he has a deal with, what the fuck's her name? Lilith. Lilith. He has a deal with Lilith. I think he has some kind of deal with Lilith. Yeah. If it's not with Lilith,
Goblins.
it is someone close to
What are they
Lilith.
doing in the Deadlands?
Also, the fact that both Lilith and the Radio Demon were both missing for 7 years prior to the show starting
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
adds a little more,
Remember where we
I
are.
guess,
No
credence.
magic. Right. They're even uglier up close.
Oh, right, I can't use magic here.
You'll be all right.
I'll manage.
Oh, this is actually kind of a first. I haven't had to fight without magic in so long that I'm not used to it. This is I think this is something that should have happened more often in the game. Because there's a few areas like this in the game, but you never actually fight in them very often. Or actually at all, really. This is something that should have happened more often. And I'm surprised it doesn't.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed.
Oh, I received a bunch of Discord messages. That's about.
Clive? Joe? You may want to see this. What?
Go to Joshua. Oh, this place that I saw a while back that was sealed off.
It was open when I found it.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that.
3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be the
I really need to run around watching that. Like, I've seen little clips and pieces of it.
There's only one way to find out.
Like, the Broadway production for Beetlejuice was like a musical, right? Like, the whole thing turns into a musical. Like, I've heard it's really good from people who've allegedly claimed to have seen it. Okay, well, I really should look into seeing it. It's like on YouTube or something, or somewhere I can legally watch it, preferably. Because I know you can watch Hamilton on... the hell is it? You can watch Hamilton on Disney+. Like, legally watch the full thing of Hamilton on Disney+. So, I mean, doesn't seem that off that you wouldn't be able to watch a stage play on thing. Actually, I think they should put, the hell is it, the word I'm looking for? They should put the Harry Potter stage play on some of those streaming services too.
Woken this place up.
Same goes for
Well, I can tell you
what's the
who
other
wasn't.
stage play that I kind of want to see. Potted Potter? A Harry Potter parody?
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Oh god, we're in Midgar.
It doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Is that why they added the Buster Sword as part of the DLC? I just put the Buster Sword on because I thought it looked cool. Plus, I like how the light shines off of it.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned. There's ether here. In abundance.
I'm trying to think, what else was another theory I remember seeing regarding Has-Been Hotel. I think I remember... what the hell was it? Some of the other things I remember seeing regarding Has-Been Hotel. Oh. I mean, I feel like that makes sense, though, if you think about it. Because, like, the show has a lot of musical moments. So, I mean, if you're gonna bring in any actors... Ooh, the hell's that I just got? Let's see. Okay, escapement bit. Okay, let's see. Reduce ability cooldown time and restore small amount of HP regain gauge following a precision dodge. Ooh, hello. Yes, please. Sector for Charlie is the... Oh, did not know that. Can't say I've ever seen the Mean Girl musical, so I wouldn't know, but that's still kind of neat. And... yeah, I kind of figured as much. The Buster Sword is the same stats as the Onion Sword and all that. Taking up this cold, unassuming steel is one-handed. Strange. Just long blade. Speak of hardship, measurable. Huh. I like the flavor text on Cloud's Buster Sword, though. Oh.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. But how long have they been hiding here?
Did not know about the Mean Girls thing. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, I've only ever seen the movie, so I mean... Okay, okay. So they just have, like, a background in musical theater at some point when they were younger. Because I know that, speaking of actors that actually have a background in musical theater, actually, ironically, most people don't realize this. The actor who played Batman in the animated series, Batman the Animated Series, Kevin Conroy? Apparently he has a background in musical theater as well. I think when he was in college or something? Also, I think he's like one of the, the first LGBT actors who played in a Batman related to anything? And apparently that's why he could relate to Batman so much, apparently. Is because they're both, like, hiding a secret about themselves in a weird manner of speaking. Because at the time, I think when he did Batman, I think he might have been in the closet or something. Which I thought was kind of interesting. And I think that's part of the reason why I like Kevin Conroy as much as I do. Because, like, you can tell that the dude genuinely loved and respected the character. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, fair enough. It was the 90s, yeah. I don't know, I mean, the way I look at it, I always love it when actors really like the characters that they're playing, like, to the point where, like, they love the character and the source material and everything about them. Holy crap. This room actually looks kind of terrifying.
But there's no Mother Crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of time.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I like his portrayal of Batman so much. Like, he understood Batman. And it's like, I want more actors to be like that, in a sense. Like, understand the characters that they're playing as.
Come on.
Like, if they're playing... Like, they don't necessarily have to play, like, Batman specifically, just any character in general. Actually, he did play a version of Batman in live action, actually. In The Flash, they did, Infinite Worlds or whatever episode, where basically the characters are like universe hopping or whatever.
Well, look who it is.
And they did find Kevin Conroy for the first time playing a live action version of Batman. Well, I guess technically Bruce Wayne, but you know, still close enough. Yeah, it was actually his first time playing a live-action version of the character.
Warning.
They even brought back the guy who played Superman in Smallville.
Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
As part of the universe hopping event. Like, they brought back a bunch of old actors to reprise their roles from, like, older DC shows.
Good things, lads. Good things.
Which I always appreciate when they acknowledge the old stuff. I guess having Kevin Conroy come back as Batman essentially was like their way to acknowledge that he was one of the older Batman actors. Without outright stating that he's... Although, to be fair, I don't think he was the animated version, because his character's kind of a dickhead.
Hey! Over here.
Exactly, like, honestly, that's actually one thing I always kind of like. Like, I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, like, out of all the DC characters, I have 3 characters that I really like from DC. Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, The Flash, and Batman. Those are my 3 favorites. To a lesser extent, Hawkgirl is a good close 4th. But it really depends on who's writing her. Yeah. But, I mean, of late, Raven hasn't been as good, in my opinion. Also, Raven has some very weird stories. But I do like Raven, though. I think she's great in the Teen Titans cartoon show. But I don't think she's as interesting in the comics. Because she's just edgy. Also, she has a thing for Dick Grayson, who I think it's a little weird that she has a thing for Dick. Because, like, he's older than her. I keep forgetting about her. Because often, although to be fair though, it doesn't help the fact that her father also goes by the name Zatanna. Or no, Zatara, I think it was. Was it Zatanna? I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. They're both fucking wizards. Well, to be fair, it is their last name. It's like, fuck secret identities, we're literally just going by our last name. Yeah, you know, I guess they are just similar names. Yeah, it's like Zatara and Zatanna. Yeah, it's a similar sounding name, I know that much. God, this guy is... Oh god, I just realized his name is Sigma. Oh, this guy's a Sigma gamer. Yeah, he, Dr. Fate, was it? Yeah, oh, shit, I clicked the wrong button there. But yeah, it's, Dr. Fate. But that was in the, animated series, I think, as well as in Young Justice? He doesn't always become Dr. Fate. Although, to be fair, they've had other people become Dr. Fate. Even his daughter, at one point, becomes Dr. Fate. Because Dr. Fate is literally just a sentient helmet. Because I think the funniest version of Dr. Fate is one where he's literally, no joke, an erotic dancer. Like, it's like, come on, really? Like, literally, dude's a fucking, like, dancer. I think that's funny as all hell. Yeah, basically the helmet lets him become the... Because his magical ability is on par with hers. And, like, Dr. Fate agrees to it. Because he agrees to go, like, full-time vassal. Plus, I think, unlike her, he has a little more... Apparently his magical constitution is high enough to the point where basically he doesn't need to sleep, unlike his daughter. Which, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna go with an ability of anyone, I feel like he's more useful to have. Because, I mean, even if he is a little weaker than his daughter, because his constitution is as good as it is, and the fact that he can essentially function with little to no sleep. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I think at the time she was just a little bit more powerful than him, but her talent wasn't quite up to snuff. Like, she wasn't as skilled. She had, like, just more raw power, I think was the word. Okay, this... Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's go to items. We're gonna go... Let's go gradually fill up Limit Break. Strength Tonic. And you know what, we'll hit up an Elixir too while we're at it. Oh, right, okay. I guess it's just because of that latent ability of his or whatever. Like that stamina thing I mentioned. Which means he probably has a higher magic reserve, I guess? God damn, this fight is hard. But to be fair, though, this is a DLC mission, so I mean, I expect it to be harder than the base game. God, this guy does not want to go down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Fucking hell. Although I'm wondering if they're ever going to make, like, anything good with Dr. Fate. Because, like, in recent years, like, they haven't really done much positive with the character outside of, like, the animated stuff. Because, like, the DC AU stuff has always been better than the live-action stuff, at least in recent years. I don't know what it is. I don't know why DC fails so much in the live-action space, unless it's fucking Batman. Like, with the exception of Batman, most DC live-action endeavors have been garbage. I heard people complain about Black Adam. I don't like the movie Black Adam myself either. So I'm not... God damn! I think I need to be using my limit break there. Oh, you just saw it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky. But the thing is, Black Adam is not a hero. And the thing is, it could have been a better movie. That's my main problem with it. Because apparently there were moments in the script that were supposed to show him being a little villainous here and there. But apparently, like, due to a clause in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's contracts or whatever, he's not allowed to be portrayed as villainous or whatever. That's why I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a bad choice for having chosen to have had him play Black Adam. Explicitly due to that contract of his. It could have been better. I think that's part of the reason why I don't like it as much as I do. And allegedly there are, like, Hollywood insider reports or whatever that claim that apparently it was him meddling that caused, like, some of the changes in the script. Like, I think if you're having him play a hero, it's fine. Like, if he had been, like, say, like, the quote-unquote, the Captain Marvel side of, like, Shazam kind of thing. You know, like if he had been the adult version of Shazam, basically, I think he would have been fine as that. If they wanted to have, like, have that kind of power tied to him for a DC appearance or whatever, right? Yeah, like, yeah, either way. Yeah, but I mean, he's not, like, yeah, those are things that are portrayed, like, that are bad, I guess, but he's not really portrayed as villainous, that's the thing. Heroic characters can do bad things and still be portrayed as quote-unquote heroic. That's more my problem. Black Adam isn't supposed to have that much in the way of heroic qualities. He is straight up a villain who only cares about his people, his society. And he's tyrannical. He's a tyrannical ruler. He's supposed to like run like a dictatorship or something. There we go. Finally killed Sigma. The Fallen Enforcer weapon. Living tissue. I wonder, is Fallen Enforcer actually better than my current sword, or...
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency call relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a Mother Crystal.
Oh, I'd say that's probably the case too, my dude. Hello there! I see you there peeking around the corner.
Thing was no match for
Oh, that's a cute little...
Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill play. All born of a misunderstanding.
Woo-woo, oh-whoa. Notices.
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
Oh.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower then?
Yeah, I would very much like to know about the tower.
This isn't the first time we've been here.
Oh, you don't say!
Been coming to this place for centuries.
You don't...
Have they now?
You don't say.
These ruins in particular.
Don't say.
Aye, well, they, talked
You
to
don't
us, told us what this
say.
lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, Mother Crystal.
Okay, that makes
sense. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
Oh, I mean, that makes
wouldn't go
sense.
that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dusk crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes.
Makes sense.
At a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time.
Fair enough.
It cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Activity feed seems to be
Wait,
broken.
You lot
That's a
aren't
little...
thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Can I buy? No, I
Are
can't.
you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
No, I go deep.
To think the Fallen built all this, the knowledge they must have needed. Knowledge now lost.
Essentially, I've got a dedicated bark button. If I spam the left on the D-pad, that is. Okay, let's see. Not much going this way other than broken crystals. Did the same way going the other way too? Going this way is same? Okay, so it looks like it just kind of loops around the center pillar there and loops here and then...
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
Then there'll be a lift.
Yep. Oh wait, this is not a lift? Or no, okay, I just had to step on the button. Oh, you know, I should probably check that sword before I forget. Because I did just get that new sword. Let's see, we go gear, and... Wait, really? The Fallen Enforcer? Oh, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's a fucking DLC weapon. DLC stuff is usually better than the main game stuff. But I will say, like, I had to go through a lot to craft this. Disappointing. It's a shame I can't disable the cosmetic. Yep, okay, so let's see. Thousands. I master this. Can I master this? Or no, I cannot. Okay. It was worth checking. Okay, I'm just gonna hoard points for a bit. I'll stick with having that mastered for now. Yeah, and that one kind of leaves you a bit too open. Oh wow, I didn't realize how bright the material on the sword is. It like kind of bleeds through a lot of the menu interface. Although to be fair though, Cloud's Buster Sword in the game, even in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Actually, that's something I should... Oh!
Any idea what those are?
They seem to be
cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie.
Chocobo. That's a goblin. That's a minotaur. Huh. Kinda neat.
Better already.
Fallen belt? Is that any better than what I got on? Um. Wow. Ironically, it actually is. Not by much, but I mean, or actually, it's about the same. I'd argue, actually, technically, it's 5 more defense, but I get 2 less health out of it. Guess I'll wear the Fallen belt? Oh, I will say it is kind of funny that it's a common item. I find this kind of room design kind of interesting.
How many of these things?
This kind of harkens back to like 7 for me, with Hojo's lab.
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Oh, Alpha and Epsilon.
They're still alive. But this tower is more than centuries old.
Oh.
Built this place to grow crystals. Why imprison creatures here?
Why didn't those ones get released? Wonder if they get released on higher difficulty settings. Probably gotta be it. If I had to take a wild guess, that's where I would release them. Just go like, yeah, we're gonna release them on a higher difficulty setting. At least that's how I would go about it if I was designing this game. Here. Okay, so I've got 2 options. I can either go in the dark, scary room with the monsters in it, or I can go into the slightly darker and scarier room.
It glows just like the doors.
Let's interact with this device, I guess.
Development log entry 680925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with organic specimens.
Specimens. So they were telling me living creatures and crystals.
And I do think it's kind of interesting that they're there we go. Oh, okay. This room is nicely lit.
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been seen in Valisthea for 1,000 years.
There we go. Slash that fire-breathing wyvern. Magic puppy. Oh, okay. It looks like they just dropped a lot of money. Guess I can't complain about money. Nourishment bit? The hell's that? Nourishment bit. Increase HP regain potential when taking damage while automatically restoring HP regain gauge. Oh wait, no. I already have a nourishment bit. So what, I got another one? Oh no, that's escapement bit. And now I've got nourishment bit. Yeah, I don't see myself using nourishment bit. I mean, it seems useful, yeah, but I feel like I would need to have like an extra equipment slot to really want to make use out of that, because it's like, I don't want to take the other pieces off. Unless I've got something of equal or greater value to what I already have. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this boss seems kind of fucking cool. Dude's a Giga Chad, I'm not gonna lie.
Of course they know more than one. Though it appears this incarnation can fly.
Come on, go down, you flying bastard. There we go. I nipped at your heels before you got to fly away, so my move still connected. Oh, hello. You wanna stay up there? Okay. Okay, that was fun. Getting knocked on my ass there.
Of course they know more than one. Though it appears this incarnation can fly.
Come on.
Let's roll ready.
Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Just hit him with that.
It's over.
There we go. Bombardment bit. Increase will damage dealt. Still using attacks. So increase maximum number of stomps. 2 to 3, 6 if ability is mastered. That actually looks like it could be useful, because I do a fair number of aerial attacks.
And that makes 2.
Okay, that actually is useful. Okay. Use the amount of... Okay. I think I'm willing to take the hit on the HP. This ring, I just... Like... I like the ability to increase my attack power every time I dodge.
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Empty door to the... both left and right. A regular potion there, okay. Okay.
This is all too
Oh!
easy.
Oh!
If the tower is in control,
No, Jill was like awkwardly on the edge.
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us.
Ooh. It's hurting us into a crystal chamber, most likely. Similar to those,
There's an entire fleet.
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
Definitely. Mid would definitely want to see this. Because, essentially, in a weird way, Mid is trying to build her own version of this. I'm wondering if for the... for the second DLC whenever that drops. If you'll have to complete all of Mid's side quests, or complete this alternatively to access the new one. Ah. Oh yeah, Reshram. I'm assuming he's in the new DLC. Although I guess it makes sense you'd want to get him in a premium ball. Reshram's the white dragon of Thunder, right? Or sorry, no, not Thunder. Sorry, Reshram's the white dragon of Fire. Zekrom was the black dragon of Thunder. Yeah, because it was Zekrom and Reshram. Then there was the third dragon, Kyurem, the dragon of Ice. Kyurem being the most powerful of the three. Although only two of them were really important to the story. But you could use Kyurem with a fusion device to fuse Kyurem with either Zekrom or Reshram to create a new dragon. All its own. Kyurem or Zekrom?
Anomalous activity detected in Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
We're being watched. That showed them what we're capable of.
Oh, you just caught Zekrom and Kyurem. Okay. So I guess your next step is getting the fusion device then. Which, if I remember correctly, special devices like that you can usually get at the auction house. At least that's how I know how it is with the sword doggos. You can get the, the sword and shield doggos. You can get the rusty sword and the rusty shield. There we go. I don't really care about those items, because I mean those are just form changes. Although, to be honest with you, I didn't really care much about the form changes, to be honest with you. They don't really do much for me outside of like more of an aesthetic. Plus, I think it was Palkia looks kind of weird in like that more horse-like appearance. Yep. Okay, I think I killed them all. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Still. Disengagement bit? Okay, let's see what the hell is this one. Okay, increase precise parry timing. Temporarily changing the color of a target's display. Increase slowdown following a successful parry by 20%. sure. What's this belt do? Yeah, that doesn't really do much for me. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, like, I don't know, it just seems weird. Don't get me wrong, it fits within the world of Legends Arceus. Although I will say this, I want a new Legends Arceus game.
Transferring Sentry prototype AM.
But make it more like make it a little more like Palworld. Maybe we don't necessarily need the guns, but you know what I mean. Like I want to fight beside my Pokemon.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
That thing looks terrifying. I will say the eye looks kind of cool though. God damn. But yeah, I will agree with you though. The Pokedex entry system was kind of annoying. Although, you can cheese it though, contrary to like what you might think. At least for the capture portion of the dex. What you can do is transfer the Pokemon into home, let it save that they've been taken and put into home, and then transfer them back into the game. Or, alternatively, if you have a friend who owns the game, trade. Trade them with your friend and then trade them back. That way you and the friend both get the dex entries. Yeah, either one really works. I'd consider it more like cheesing, I wouldn't really consider it cheating. But I will feel I had more incentive to capture all the Pokemon. Because at least there was the benefit within the city where like certain Pokemon were required to like complete certain quests. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a shiny Lapras. Lapras is one of my favorite water Pokemon. Lapras and Gyarados are like my two favorite water Pokemon. Oh, that and Feraligatr. Feraligatr was a fun starter. Oh, that and Samurott. God damn, this guy's like... I remember the Unknown were kind of a pain in the ass to catch in that game. Mostly because if you wanted to get the complete set of them, specifically, it was kind of a pain in the ass. Mostly because of how tiny they were. And how hard it was to spot them sometimes. I mean, fair enough if you know where to look. But I mean, I wanted to do it without a guide. It's more satisfying if you can do it without a guide. There we go. Got the damn bastard. Ooh, nice. Got it. Ooh, nice. I will say, if we do get another Pokemon game, I want it to be more like Legends Arceus in terms of how the combat works. Because honestly, I liked that how the combat worked in that game. Like, I don't know, I just really loved how the combat was in Legends Arceus. Alternatively, I wouldn't mind a mechanic similar to, like, that one game, Palworld. Like, I've seen a lot of gameplay for it, and it looks interesting. I may have to try it out when I renew my Game Pass subscription, because it is on Game Pass. And supposedly, if I've heard correctly, Sony is supposedly in talks with the studio behind the game to get the game ported to PS5 as well. Yeah, I suppose I will have to. I don't know, I think Palworld looks cute, honestly. Like, I like how the game looks. Okay. But I mean, taste is subjective, right?
Neural link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things. The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
I suppose. Although apparently you can also catch the trainers if you want, which I think is hilarious in Palworld.
It seems we've made an impression.
And I heard about a friend of mine who actually played the game. Apparently he exclusively catches the bandit trainer characters and has like an entire like quote-unquote slave camp set up. So it's literally nothing but trainers doing all the work. And he has the pals essentially working as guards. Which I will say is kind of a funny twist of fate, so to speak. So you have like a bunch of pals like sitting out front of his base or whatever, manning guns or whatever. And then you've got like these tiny little humanoid characters running around just doing all the heavy lifting and work. And it's like, oh god, I swear to god, if I see something that looks vaguely like a Pikachu with a whip, I will lose my shit. But, I don't know. I mean, I'll have to give that game a try at some point.
Living flesh.
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
Yummy. Flesh. This is something out of a horror game. Okay, I'm gonna, like, level with people who keep saying Nintendo. The Pokemon Company is not part of Nintendo. Like, Nintendo does own a stake in the Pokemon Company, but that's more, like, for publishing or whatever. Like, they do not own Pokemon. That is exclusively the Pokemon Company. So, it's a separate company. Because the team behind the Pokemon games is Game Freak, and Game Freak doesn't exclusively make Nintendo games. Game Freak also makes games on PS5, PS4, Xbox, Switch, PC. Like, I think one of their more recent games that wasn't on a Nintendo console was some game called Trumbo the Badass Elephant. But yeah, you're probably right. I could definitely see potential litigation in the future for them. Yeah, they are both based out of Japan. But, I do not see Palworld getting anything. If anything, I know that the mod... The bonk actually scared the crap out of me. Also, thank you for the 5 bits, goddamn. Oh, hello. Oh, you want more like the hollow wooden bat bonk sounds? I'm gonna have to redo. I'm gonna redo my sounds at some point. Yeah, well, I mean, by that logic, then also, the team behind Dragon Quest, which is Square Enix, could go after Pokemon, aka Creatures Incorporated. Yeah. I want to slice that open for some reason. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. Oh, like a coconut bonk sound, like kind of like a hollow, wooden-ish sounding one. Oh, a Keshik. So there are. Wait, he's not. He doesn't look completely a Keshik. Wait, he's not a Keshik? Is he a Keshik? I guess his horns are a Kesh. Oh, he's not a Keshik. What the hell? I guess he's just really old. Okay, like, I'll give you that. But I mean, again, there's similarities to designs. Huh.
Emotional damage.
Wait, why do I have it on? Is it duplicating? What the hell's going on there? Oh, okay, okay, I see what's going on there. Okay, I apparently have 2 feeds of the sound alerts. Let me turn one of those off. That ought to fix that. What's that? Rate at which damage multiply. Holy crap! A lot of these are like essay descriptions. Hot damn. I might need an English major just to understand how some of these items work. And I probably should have been paying more attention to my health meter. Note to self. Pay more attention to health meter.
A Minotaur.
Born over 1,500 years ago. Yes.
You suck.
Well, I mean, in this instance, yeah, I guess I do. Ah! Shit. Oh! Okay, his name turns red when you can, like, parry him. Okay, fair enough. How very silly of you. Ha ha ha. Okay, okay, okay. This is actually really satisfying. Okay. That item is actually a lot more useful than I initially thought. Being able to, like, easily read what I can parry? Ooh, okay, this guy does not have much opportunity to parry, though. God, I suck. Ugh.
A Minotaur.
Touché. I think that one was directed at me, the running into walls thing. Oh, okay. I misread the situation. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Aha! God, I love how this attack just freezes it. In my case, gravity's my enemy. Ooh, okay. Oh. Yep, blame gravity. Honestly, I actually made a sweater design about it. I'm probably gonna have to get around to purchasing the sweater, like, or I should say the design printed onto a sweater. I should say, be more accurate. Yeah, I like making designs. I made like a goddamn gravity design. Made it look like a street sign and everything. Oh, I thought I died there for a second. Well, I guess I won. Revment bit. Move limit breaker. Beast. God damn. Yeah, to be fair, it's not just that game. I'm like that with Animal Crossing. Dreamlight Valley is another, like you mentioned before, yes. What the hell is it? Dragon Quest Builders. To a lesser extent, Minecraft. I don't play The Sims as often as I used to, but I do still play it from time to time. Then there's that Sims spin-off, The Herbs, if anyone's ever played that. It was like on consoles. I am somehow not surprised. The design is actually very popular in Animal Crossing. I didn't do that drawing. Someone else did. It's in the design library or whatever, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone just copied it and made it into like a figurine. Yeah. Derby Charmander is the best Mander.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Okay, let's use a high potion there. Okay, so I can either... Okay, that's where I've got to go.
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
I want to check out the side and see if there's... If there isn't one already, I'm going to have to make one. That somehow does not surprise me at all. I even have I found a website that actually lets you make designs and import them into Animal Crossing as QR codes that you can scan, so it even works with the older Animal Crossing games too. Sims 2 and 3 are better than Sims 4? I mean, fair enough, I guess. I didn't really care much for Sims 3. Sims 2 is definitely better in my opinion. I even think the console version of Sims 2 is better than Sims 3. Because unlike the other versions of The Sims, Sims 2 had a unique little feature for the console version where you could directly control the sim and actually like walk around with them. I know, such a not so revolutionary thing in the space of gaming. But the thing is, they haven't brought that feature back in later installments of The Sims. It is very much an exclusive feature to the more modern Sims games. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay, I feel dumb. Is there, like, did they say where I was supposed to go and I just didn't hear? I mean, I would definitely agree with that. Supposedly The Sims 5 will most likely be free to play at launch. Same as how Sims 4 is right now. Which, I mean, I'm okay with. But they'll probably introduce like some kind of Founders Pass edition. Where it'll include like some paid DLC or some shit. That'll probably wind up being like timed exclusive or something. If I had to take a wild guess. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Did I glitch? Am I stuck? Oh, there's literally a hole that I can crawl into.
This might take a while.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like I don't necessarily fault them, to be honest with you. Especially with how, like, money-driven EA's been with regards to their free-to-play titles. And I would argue at this point The Sims is kind of evolved into like one of those free-to-play games basically now. Which is really funny because like EA I think has like been doing really good in their pay-to-play market where they haven't been too aggressive with the microtransactions in those games. But, like if you look at their free-to-play titles on their hand, like Apex Legends for example, like it's ridiculous with the monetization. Like, I heard that apparently, for the, the hell is that? For the Final Fantasy crossover event that they did recently, it can cost you upwards of, like, $1,000 to get everything that you could want to get from the event. And it's like, that is ridiculous. However, I guess this is just more hopeful thinking, I guess. But I am hoping that maybe, just maybe the devs create their own style of Sims game. With, yeah, at least in regards to their free-to-play / multiplayer titles. Their single-player narrative-driven games, I actually think are great with regards to the monetization. Which is kind of ironic in its own right. Like, I think from a gameplay perspective, it's great, from what I can tell.
We built an army.
But from a, thing. Okay, fair enough. I will trust your word there, because I know that you're, like, a Sims diehard. And I trust the word of a diehard Sims style game fan over the word of anyone else who, when it comes to different types of gamers. Although, I will say one game I'm kind of looking forward to that's supposed to be coming out later this year. Or, yeah, sometime later this year. It's called Judas. It's made by the developer, like the original team behind Bioshock. And I'm a huge Bioshock fan. And the fact that it's being worked on by the original Bioshock team has me excited. Like, in a sense, a lot of pseudo-spiritual successor games are coming out. I mean, hell, a few years ago, there was that one spiritual successor game that came out. What was it called? Yooka-Laylee, and it's sort of like a spiritual successor to games like Banjo-Kazooie. Because it's made by a bunch of like former Rare developers. Who actually like worked on some of the earlier Banjo games. I mean, to be fair, they worked on Banjo-Tooie more specifically. But I mean, I don't know. People like Banjo-Tooie a lot more than they do Banjo-Kazooie anyways. Life is by you. Oh, okay, neat. Okay, sorry, I had to like pause there because that's a lot of text, so I couldn't just quickly. Oh, okay, I really should have been paying more attention to the game than I should have been chat there for a second. Oh well, it happens. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. Although I will say, I kind of dig the creepy aesthetic that this place has going for it. Because it looks like something out of a horror game. I'm thinking like the Molded from like Resident Evil. With like... Woo! Hey-oh! Now I can carefully read. Okay, I'm trying to say. Life. But... Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was a Korean developer. Oh, Terra Online. I think it's actually might still be online in some countries, like sort of like how Maple Story 2, the sequel to Maple Story. Apparently, the sequel did so badly up here that they basically killed the servers within like a few months of it going online. Well, yeah, the English-speaking servers are dead, is what I'm trying to say, most likely. I'm assuming. Huh. Yeah, most likely. I mean, I know that in the Asian markets, the game is still doing relatively well. It's just that in the English-speaking market, for the most part, like... Because I know, like, one of my friends, he was, like, obsessed with it, and he's, like, really pissed off, because apparently he spent money on the game. I'm guessing it's not supposed to, there might not have been enough players, there might not have been enough paying players. And to be fair, none of the microtransactions really seemed worth it. They were strictly cosmetic, and a lot of the cosmetics weren't really that good. And there was, like, one cosmetic they gave you that kind of, in my opinion, broke the reason to buy the other cosmetics, which was a cosmetic where you could put your own custom textures on stuff. So it's like, why would you buy into the other cosmetics when you could just buy this one cosmetic that you could just put your own textures on and be done with it, instead of buying their cosmetic, like the other cosmetics. And it's like, there was a mage book you could buy for, like, the mage characters that, like, you could put custom textures on.
Unauthorized entry detected.
And I actually made a bunch of custom textures for the game, too. Because you could actually get some of the premium currency for free if you were one of the early adopters.
I have a feeling we're about to find out, and that we will not like the answer.
Because I think I got the mage book? And I remember making it into a Calibrating for Dummies book. Terra Online was oh god. Mechanical Spider of Doom. Honestly not that terrifying, but I mean, at least by my standards. I mean, it's terrifying, but it's not, like, terrifying. Spiders are scarier. This thing's nothing compared to real spiders. Or the other spider-like enemies in this game. Still terrifying. Although, I swear to God, if this thing breaks open to reveal that it's a spider inside of a suit of armor, I will lose my shit.
Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Right now, this just seems like a fleshy mech. A necromech. Ow. Oh, neat. Ooh. Might be because there's... Yeah, that's true. At least in Asia, the mobile market is a lot bigger than the console and PC gaming market. It's actually why Genshin was made... Genshin Impact, for example, was made as a mobile phone game, primarily. I think it has its moments where it can be good, but yeah, I will agree with you for the most part. Mobile gaming is not the greatest, but there are some good mobile games. That's not to say that it's all bad, but there are definitely a lot of stinkers among them, which is really not giving mobile gaming a positive reputation in general.
Is it over?
Please tell me it's over. What? Is that it?
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Is this thing getting back? Oh, it's rebooting, okay.
Not yet.
And what makes you say that?
Torgal doesn't like Mecha Spider. Mecha Spider called Torgal stinky. Oh god, it's becoming a Resident Evil enemy. It injected the T-virus into itself. It's got T-viruses and magic on its side. What are you gonna do, nerds? But I will say, for like this cybernetic theming, I guess the music fits. I will say music is catchy, though. There we go. Okay, cool. Whew, okay. Come on. Go down. There we go. And after this attack, I'm gonna unleash the Zantatsu. Fucking can't pronounce words today.
Seems like it still has some fire left in it.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have had this. Oh, I keep forgetting. The dodge doesn't work as good when you have Odin's sword out. The sword works better when you have your own sword out, not Odin's sword. It's best to use Odin's sword. Holy crap. I was not expecting to die that fast. God damn. God, I am sucking harder than a... Oh, neat. Okay, here we go. There we go. Whew, okay, cool. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, no wonder I'm struggling against this thing. It's got Omega in its name. It's a fellow Omega. No wonder it terrifies me so. Okay. Okay.
Safeguards removed. Commencing dimensional compression.
Wait, dimensional compression? What the hell does that mean? Is this thing gonna, like, digivolve or some shit? Am I fighting a Digimon? Is that what's going on here? Is this kind of like a Spider Robot Digivolve 2? Slightly bigger Spider Bot! Okay, we're gonna go to items. Let's go Strength Tonic. Stone Skin. Let's throw a Lionheart in there too. Why the hell not? Yep. I mean, Baby's always a silly kitty. She was like bouncing and flying off all the furniture when I saw her the other day. Yep. Call me your average, Baby the Cat enjoyer. Oh god, when the hell did this become a bullet hell? At least this move kind of gives me a bit of a break, so I can breathe. Oh, she's in her little bed being cute? Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. I don't know. But goddamn, is that satisfying killing it with that move. Yeah, I mean, she'll probably be like that when she's a little older. I mean, she's only like, what, 1 now? Or less than 1? She isn't even 1 years old yet, technically. Oh, I wonder if I can use that to craft like a new weapon. An Omega weapon. Okay, so yeah, she's still young. Give it like a year. I'm sure she'll calm down with age. I mean, that's how your last cat was, right?
Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Yeah.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly. For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is
Yeah.
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a Mother Crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The Dusk Crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? I call crystals. These shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true.
She's a hit cat.
If this is anything like the others, it will bleed the Twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out? As they surely will.
Oh, God.
There is another heart hidden right here
Yep.
under their noses. Your people's
Legit.
need will count for naught.
And I recently witnessed her doing her ninja training. I don't know.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point.
But she is a weirdo.
There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back.
I mean,
It's about to get hot in here.
real hot and steamy. Clive then proceeds to take off his shirt. They weren't expecting that level of hot. And Jill rejoiced.
Fluid surge detected. Warning. System overload. System overload.
Nya, 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 nya.
Error. Core not found.
There's the time to strike.
System failure.
You're trying to make her become a cuddle monster instead of a trained killer. I see, I see.
I hope we did the right thing.
Oh, when the mother crystal gets destroyed, its shards get destroyed too. Okay, that's interesting. Or I should say, when the heart of the mother crystal gets destroyed, all the smaller crystals get destroyed along with it. Oh, yep, there's all the lesser crystals. I don't know, when has she ever been impressed with anything we humans do? Other than that time I opened up that little tube of, what was it, fish paste, basically? Oh, she was really impressed with that. She's like, how do you have such tasty foods contained within tiny tube? How? Okay, it was chicken paste. Okay, same shit, same idea. I'm sure she'd react the exact same way if it was fish paste.
We all saw the crystals fade, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. There's more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may...
I mean, she does have thumbs, basically.
Kind of you to remember.
So she's one of the few cats that can give thumbs up.
Right.
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity.
Yep.
As the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Yep, 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 yep.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said we've got places to be.
Oh, so she's got them on all four paws. Neat.
Back to the hideaway then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Yeah, can't really go into the towers. Alright. Go back to the hideaway. New crafting recipe at the blacksmith? this about? Assuming for arcade, I can now do... Yep, the DLC is now available as an arcade mode thing. Alright, I can now at least also look at the new sword. Ooh, okay. The Fallen Enforcer actually does look kind of cool. Let's see, what can I...
Trouble with your gear, or...
Forge. Omega weapon. Might as well.
Should last you a good while.
Oh, I can level up my Fallen belt. Okay, cool.
My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
Oh, cool. I can upgrade the Fallen bracelets as well. Ooh, the Omega Blade looks cool as all hell. To boot. I kind of dig all the purple and red on it.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Because it basically is my aesthetic, if you think about it. It fits my namesake, and it's got my color scheme. Red and purple. Well, at least on one of my outfits.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly.
Yep,
the
Omega.
story of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never ceased to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
Although,
say that
there are
again.
Omega variants of
We had no
pr-
idea what
other
we were getting ourselves into when we set foot
deities.
in that tower.
We only knew the old
Wonder if we're going to get an
stories
Omega Bahamut.
of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
No comment.
And Ultima crushed them.
Oh god.
It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Huh.
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They make crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
I want to break free. I want
If
to
one does not learn
break
from mistakes of the past,
free.
one is doomed to repeat them.
Keep toggle away from your
I mean to write down
stuff.
everything you told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and
It's a good song.
just perhaps forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Is this gonna be the end of the side quest? Well, okay. That's it for the DLC, Echoes of the Fallen, I guess. And all I get is a Dusk Shard? That's kind of lame. Okay, is Karen selling new stuff?
Still alive, are you? Go on then.
I mean, in a sense, yeah. Oh, cool. She's selling a new soundtrack.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Okay, apparently there's a new letter. My chamber? Okay, what do we got? Before we depart. Okay, we already looked at that. Welcome. Safe returns. Yeah. Oh, DLC. Dear Sid. Oh, it's... it's in here. This douche. I write you this note, blah, 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 blah. Okay, P.S. In the unlikely event that we should find ourselves... Yeah. He kind of looks like what people describe as a Ken, but with all the negative traits that go with being a Ken. Oh, and there's the DLC item. Dusk... Wait, some Dusk Shards didn't completely dissolve? Well, I'm overwriting it with data that's also New Game Plus oriented. If I had to take a wild guess, I'm guessing the question mark thing is probably something that's related to New Game Plus. I love the aesthetic of the Omega Blade. Like, the Fallen Enforcer, cool weapon. The Omega weapon? Ooh. Buster Sword, still cool. Okay, so I've got nothing left to do main game. Other than the end game stuff, so here's what I'm thinking I should do. Yeah, I think I should save and then return a title. Oh, you know what? I already saved. So just return to title. I'm going to check New Game Plus, I guess. New Game Plus. Final Fantasy mode. Replay the game in Final Fantasy mode with data carried over from previous playthrough. In this mode, the level cap is increased to 105, but enemies are far more powerful. To aid in your journey, the legendary Ultima weapon is available for crafting. After starting, you will be unable to switch over to story or action-focused modes. Select data to carry over. Oh.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Oh, I see. I could have opted to skip this part, basically. Where I'm basically playing as Joshua versus Ifrit. I selected New Game Plus. This is the Phoenix Gate thing. Not that. Come on. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, skip cutscene.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Right, you can't customize the equipment yet.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? You turn to title, go back to New Game Plus, Final Fantasy, my save game, begin following the fall of Phoenix Gate. Skip all that crap. Oh god, it's been 13 years! Oh, and there's the Omega Blade. Sitting on the ground, looking all fancy.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
Yeah, you have the option of skipping the prologue.
And?
I will say that's a positive. I'm gonna skip the opening cutscene here. Oh, it is so weird how much this sword glows. It seems so out of place.
How do
In
you
the
expect us to kill something that can do this? They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
Oh god, I'm too powerful. I mean, I guess I could do that at some point. I feel like I might have already done that, though. Because the only thing I haven't done yet, at least to my recollection in 15, is fight that giant-ass turtle. That's... Oh, you're talking about the secret... Oh, yeah, I haven't done the secret dungeon yet. Where you have to get to the... use the flying car to get to it. At least not on the stream playthrough. I'll have to reinstall Final Fantasy 15, though. I had to remove it temporarily to make room on the hard drive. On the PS4. I have a lot more disposable hard drive space on the PS4 than I do on the 5. As the 5 only has like a terabyte. Yeah, it does. I'll have to do that in video form. I don't think I could justify doing that one on stream. It'll take too long. Plus I can speed it up. Skip the slower parts. I have done it off stream in the past. Like years ago.
Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Let's skip the cutscene a little bit. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't see reason why not.
Care to kill some Iron Blood? Gladly. Wyvern, you focus on the target. Understood.
Huh. It's kind of weird doing this against, Jill. Like, I know that this is... that's kind of amusing.
Orders, Sergeant! Stop talking and move! Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
There we go. Come on, go down. Jill.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
There we go. Come on. There we go. Shiva defeated. I will say, I do think it's kind of funny that like it takes so long in the game for you to eventually get Shiva's thing. Huh. That's something I don't remember ever getting. Skip the cutscene because we don't need to see it again.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
What's that? I only heard was a bunch of bodies hitting the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the...
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray?
Yep.
I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
Ooh, okay, I'm messing this guy up. Or not? Don't care.
Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago. will not fall by your hand.
I don't know. It sounds like something a bitch who would fall by my hands would say. Bitch says what? Yeah. That's exactly it. Ooh.
Take your head by a traitor's blade.
I'm sorry, I don't speak bitch. Flawless meteorite. Skipping cutscenes because we don't need the story context anymore. Although it'll be interesting to see the old hideout again. Apparently there's new quests. And you can craft Ultima weapon.
Still hungry, are you? Might have something round here.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
Okay. I forgot how complicated the layout of this place is. I will say this, the hideout you get later on is way better laid out.
You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Go. Yeah, there are goats.
Are you black?
Alright, you have to craft this for a stupid quest. Nope.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Well,
Here we go.
what would it be?
Ultima weapon. Oh. God damn. Yeah, that is a significant upgrade over what I've got. Yeah, this thing makes Omega weapon look like shit. Alright, I'll probably come by sometime, I guess. Craft +4 weapons now? Still not really worth crafting it. Huh. Oh god damn.
Anything else?
Stop. You're giving my sister ideas.
The gift worked. What the hell have I got myself into?
She already knows that I like poutine. It's like one of my favorite side dishes.
Was Tai the one looking after Jill?
I will say, honestly, if you ever get the chance, try it. I think you might like it. Fries, gravy, and cheese curds.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunion when she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're one. Who are these people? I need some.
Oh my god.
And how were you gonna carry all that?
Oh. Okay, apparently you can't buy stuff you already own.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much.
Well, at least get rid of the Imperial gear.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
That's all.
Why, you're barely a guilty of name. You taking his side now?
I mean, Tim Hortons is one of the better coffee places. Interact with it proper. Okay. Guess I need to actually make some progress in the story in Game Plus.
Do you think we should go and help?
Don't. Ah, a new.
Oh.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might...
Oh, Mew.
I may have to do the repetitive stuff off stream. Although, at the same time, I might have to grind out levels in the base game. Create new save data. Whoops. Delete. There we go.
How long has it been?
Okay, let's see. Well, it doesn't look like there's much I can really do outside of... It's funny that it says... Oh, wait, no, that's the Digital Deluxe upgrade. Okay, never mind. I don't feel as bad about it. Okay, I guess I just gotta wait till... Wait, does it specify when the second DLC is? It says sometime in spring 2024, so most likely March or later. So sometime between March and May is when the next DLC is coming out, so I guess I won't be playing it until then? Yeah, I think I'll just wait for the DLC to come out. Switch games, I guess. For now. Yeah, it's... Question is what I do. Like, here's what I've actively got installed right now. Like, yeah, I guess I could do Lego Fortnite. I mean, I could also just play Uno. Or something in Roblox. Because I do have Roblox installed here. The multiverse is, sadly, the servers are down, so can't really play that anymore. But I can technically... Yeah. I don't have it installed on here. Actually, I could probably switch over to the Switch, I guess. Give me a second, actually. Huh. Wait. Discounted for you? How much does that... What does that mean? Discounted for me. Oh, that is not much of a discount. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a cool discount, I guess. Although, I will say... Yeah, Steam does generally do better discounts for the most part. Generally, I find physical retail stores do even better discounts when it comes to console games. Because I do want to get this game here, Strangers of Paradise, at some point. It's kind of like a reimagining of the original Final Fantasy. But it's like, take the original Final Fantasy, but all the characters are isekai protagonists. And now you have Strangers of Paradise. It's Final Fantasy, but the Heroes of Light are isekai heroes. Hence why they start off in, like, regular street clothes. But, yeah, you know what? I think I'll just go with the... I think I'll just go with some Lego. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna wait for Baldur's Gate. Wait, there's a game just called Fort?
You suck.
You know who else sucks? Steve from marketing. That guy ate all my corn chips. Give me a second here, just gonna stop this for a second.